Hey guys, it's Chris, and I am still aboard the Wonder of the Seas. And today is Monday, November 7th, 2022. And I just have a couple budget friendly tips I wanted to share with you guys. Just kind of looking over some things, and I just in retrospect say, man, I could have saved some money. But just a few tips here. And the first tip is going to be on your pre-cruise purchases. So if you have the Royal Caribbean app downloaded on your phone or mobile device, then if you create your account on the Royal Caribbean site and go to Plan My Cruise, you will see many different savings in every area: shore excursions, internet packages, drink packages, specialty dining. There's savings on all of those, and they are definitely a lot cheaper purchasing them online prior to boarding than they are once you get on board the ship. So, excuse me. So, for instance, we purchased waters, and we purchased 24 cases of water while we were home, and it was $28.99. Now, we didn't purchase enough. So when I tried to order more here, they told me that that same 24 cases is $37.99. So my bad. I could have ordered that. I should have ordered enough prior to getting on board, but it's a learning lesson for me. And then as far as the internet, I purchased for this 14-night tour, I paid $302 for the full 14-night voyage for one device. Now, being Diamond Plus, I can get, for one device, I can get two nights of internet, surf and stream internet, for one device. But then I would have had to pay for the 12-night. Now, had I paid for the 12 nights, in addition to getting the 2 free nights, it was still much higher than it was when I paid for it the 14 nights. So I'm glad I went ahead and paid for that, because I wasn't sure. And then when you call the website, you call, just depending on who you get, they may not have the exact answer for you. But it was definitely cheaper for me to order the internet on board, at home prior to boarding the ship. Now, the specialty dinings, again, there's savings on there. I just saw one where you purchase one, then you get one half off. So if you purchase one restaurant, one meal for one person, then the second person pays half of that. And the typical, it could be like $50, $60 just for one meal, for the specialty dinings. It could be more than that. And then, so if you have two people, if it's $60, it's $120. So half of that would be $90 just for the 60 and the 90, whatever. But definitely cheaper. Main point is it's cheaper to purchase it prior to boarding the ship. Now, drink packages, alcohol, and those things, drink packages that I'm meaning like sodas and fizzy drinks and things like that, they are definitely cheaper, like 40% off if you book them before getting on board the ship. When you get on board the ship, you're going to pay full price. Even though they try to give you, say it's a discount, it's not the discount that you would get prior to boarding. So book it before you get on board. Now, another savings is you don't have to purchase the specialty dining, because if your main purpose is just to get a certain kind of meal, like a steak, they have steaks in the main dining room every night. You can get steaks in the Windjammer every night, pretty much every night in the Windjammer. It just depends on, for the Windjammer, it just depends on what the night is, because they have certain nights, like they'll have Caribbean night, they'll have Italian night, they'll have Chinese night, and they'll have an American night. So it just depends on what it is that you're looking for. So you can get that without paying for the specialty dining. That's all I'm saying. Specialty dinings are good experiences if that's, if you want that, or if you have the money to do that. But budget friendly, you don't have to pay for that. If you're trying to do this on a budget, you don't have to pay for that. You can go to the main dining room for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. and you've already paid for all of that. You can go to the buffet, which is the Windjammer, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, snack, all of that. Sorrento's Pizza. There's plenty to eat on the ship without paying extra. That's a misconception that you have to pay for your dining meals, because you do not. And again, if you just want the experience of one of the specialty restaurants, then by all means do that. Now, we've tried most of them. Now, we do have one scheduled for the end of this cruise, which is the Mason jar. And I didn't book that before I got on board. And now we're going to pay full price for it. And we can't get it done until night number 13, which this is only 14-night trip. So I wish I'd have done it before, but I didn't. Side note, my mistake. Again, you don't have to purchase the dining packages. You're going to be full on the ship with all of the other venues to eat. Plenty. And then as far as the beverage packages, you do not have to pay extra to have something to drink. Now, if you want soda, you can buy soda, if you want to. You can bring soda on board too. We'll talk about that in a minute. But you can get plenty to drink in the main dining room. They give you lemonade. They can bring you fruit punch. And in the Windjammer, you get the lemonade, fruit punch, coffee, tea, milk, chocolate milk, vanilla, white milk, 2% milk, skim milk, full fat milk, iced tea, strawberry, kiwi, apple juice, orange juice, hot chocolate, water. Everything that you can imagine other than a soda is available for you. So you do not have to pay for that. And this is only because we want this on a budget. We're doing this on a budget. We're just trying to get on the good ship. We can say we don't have to have a soda. I can tell you, I probably have drank one soda, maybe two, in all my years of cruising on the ship. William, we paid for a soda. He wanted a soda one night. We ordered room service. It was $3.50 for one can of soda. Sis, I'm not doing that. I'm not giving you $3.50 for a can of soda. No. Lemonade, please. Thank you. And make it two. But yeah, we're not doing that. But anyway, if you got the money, we're not even talking about that. We're talking about on the budget. We're doing this on the budget. I'm trying to get you on the ship. And I'm going to take out everything the excuse to get you off the ship. I need money for this. I need money for that. I need money for that. You don't have to do that. You don't even have to pay for an excursion. You don't have to do any of that. You don't have to go on an excursion. You can walk off and you can visit other places. You can see what's there. But if you want to go out and about and go explore all of the areas, you're gonna need probably some guidance on doing that. So I'm going to recommend that you don't do that without a guide, a tour guide recommended by Royal Caribbean International, okay? But anything else, you don't have to pay for that to have a good time on the ship. They got the rock wall, they got the zip lines, they got the slides, and they got the flow rider, they got pools, and they got hot tubs, and they got basketball course, they got golfing, and these are only on the Oasis class ship. That's what I'm talking about right now. But so there is plenty to do without paying extra. Okay, so save some money. You don't have to pay for any of that. Another thing is your special day or celebration decor, like this right here. I took all of that off the front door and off the wall outside of the cabin door, because for my birthday, my sister did that, and she put all of these decorations and things everywhere on door, wall, all on the side and everything. And beautiful, and then so I just brought them in. But what happens is if you want to celebrate a special day, you can ask the cruise ship to decorate the room for you. And they won't put them on the door. They will not do that. But they will bring streamers and put them all over the room here. Because William did that for me one time for my birthday. And I think it was like 6 or 7 streamers hanging in the ceiling. And then they also give you 6 chocolate covered strawberries and a piece of cake. That's $75.99. We're not doing that. Because we can go to Walmart, we can go to the dollar store, we can go on Amazon and get these streamers like sis did. And then we can hang them on the door, have somebody to go, put them on in the ceiling for you, bring some tape and tape them up yourself. But you can get those chocolate covered strawberries in the Windjammer. Trust me, I've seen them. And you can get that cake in the Windjammer. You don't have to pay extra for that. This is on the budget. We're not doing that. If you just want to celebrate that special day. Now, they will do that in the dining room. On your special day, they'll sing happy birthday to you and make you feel special and all of that. But you don't have to pay extra for the decorations. That's all I'm saying. Now, another budget-friendly tip is your cabin. Picking your cabin. So, you can save significant dollars by booking the right cabin. The way the cabins work, they have interior cabins. These are different categories. They have the interior category. They have the outside view category. They have the balcony category. Then they have the suites and all of that. So we're not talking about those. We're just going to talk about the first 3. Interior, outside view, and balcony cabins. So on the Oasis class ships like this one, the Wonder, Oasis of the Seas, Symphony of the Seas, Harmony of the Seas, and Oasis, Symphony, Harmony, Wonder, Oasis, Symphony, Harmony, Wonder. I think there's another. Anyway, I forgot what it was. But anyway, on the Oasis class ships, now you have they have the interior cabins on all ships, and that's just where you see 4 walls. There's no view of nothing but the 4 walls. And then on the outside view, you can get a view of the outside of the ship. Of the outside on the ocean, or your outside view can be a view of Central Park, or your outside view can be a view of pretty much Central Park or the promenade, Royal Promenade. You can have that outside view and see that. Now, also you can have a balcony cabin, which would be a view, a balcony that, your view is the ocean, or you can have a balcony where your view is boardwalk, or you can have a balcony where your view is Central Park. And those are the different categories. Now, depending on what category you want, you can save some money by allowing the cruise ship to determine what cabin number you are selected. Now, you can save up to $400 or $500 just depending on, where you want to be. So if you particularly like cabin number 1217, then they're going to charge you extra because you want that specific 1217 cabin. But if you don't care what the number is, or you don't care what floor you're on, you just say, I want one that's a balcony, that I can walk out on the balcony. Doesn't matter if I walk out and see the ocean. Doesn't matter if I walk out and see Central Park. Doesn't matter if I walk out and see Boardwalk. Those are, you can do that. Now, what you want is to save money is say, I want whatever category you want, but I want it guarantee. So interior guarantee, outside view guarantee, balcony guarantee. And what that is the cruise ship guarantees you that you would have that particular cabin, that particular category. They will tell you what the cabin that was selected for you like 2 or 3 days prior to sailing. So you'll know what the number is before you get here. Now, it's not that it's going to be at the bottom of the boat. It's not that it's going to be in the back, in the corner, in the cut, in the hole, down there in the dungeon. It's not that. It's not the worst of the worst. It's none of that. It's just the cabins that remain after everybody has selected their specific numbers. I want 12, 17. I want 2, 4, 5. So after everybody that made their selections, it's gonna be you and I sitting around saying, what you got left? I'm gonna take that and save me $400, $500, $600. But that's up to you. Now, every cabin is different. Obviously, the interior cabin with the walls are a lot cheaper than the balconies and things like that. So you determine based on your budget, because if you just want to come and you the kind of person, I'm not going to be in the room anyways. I'm going to be outside. I'm going to be on the floor ride. I'm going to be on the rock wall. I'm going to be zip lining. I'm going to be swimming. I'm going to be sliding down the slide. If that's you, you might want to save some money and book you an inside cabin, interior cabin. There's nothing wrong with that. There's plenty of interior cabins. Save some money. Now, if you just want to be like me and Mister, we just want to sit out on the ocean and sit there, look at the ocean, meditate about the weather, that's what we book. But we pay extra for that. So it's up to you. Now, all of the cabins, they're going to give you equal, on these categories, they're going to give you equal service. You're going to have a stateroom attendant come in there and clean your room. Some of them once a day, some of them twice a day. But you do get that along with any and everybody else. Just you may have the same one that I have, just across the hall or whatever, but it's no different. Now, obviously, if you're getting a suites and you're getting Crown Loft suites and you getting the higher Aqua Theater suites like that, that's different category. I'm not talking about that. It's budget friendly here. See, I'm balling on the budget, but yeah, I just do it friendly. So in the non-peak months, you can get significant savings as well by booking on those off months like October, November, December, January, February, when pretty much nobody wants to cruise. But if you're booking during the summer, you're going to pay significantly more. So if you don't have children that you're trying to keep in school or whatever, and you don't have to book during the summer, save some money, book another time. And that can save you a couple $1,000, just depending on what time of the year you book. So definitely look into that. Talk to your travel agent, and your travel agent can guide you as far as what times are peak times and non-peak times. So if you book during non-peak times, you're going to get a lot more savings that way as well. So when I say that you can bring drinks on board, according to the Royal Caribbean app, they will allow you to bring 2 bottles of wine per stateroom and 12 cans or 12 bottles of soda per stateroom. That is not per person, that is per stateroom. I don't remember if I said that earlier on the video, so that's why I'm saying it now. And then on the Perfect Day Coco Cay, if you are booking a Thrill Water Park cabana, and you're going to book for a full day, and then you're going to also book a full day day pass for the Thrill Water Park for at least 6 people, then it's cheaper to get the Thrill Water Park cabana that also includes 6 free full day passes for Thrill Water Park. Right now, if I look at the website right now, the day passes are $102.99 per person. So 6 of those will be over $600, and the cabana itself would be less than $400. So that's the way to go if you want to book under the Thrill Water Park cabana. Anyway, my main purpose here is to let you know that there is more ways, there's more things to do on this ship. You do not have to pay any extra other than your cruise fare, your taxes, your fees, port charges, prepaid gratuities, and insurance and transfers if you need that. So other than that, you can come on board and have a wonderful time just like everybody else without paying any extra or spending any more money than that.
And I think my last tip for you is when you are booking, If you book through a travel agent, always ask your travel agent if they can save you or give you some onboard credits, because they can. And so I booked, I did what we do. We did a group cruise that's coming up December 4th. And for each person that booked within that group booking, each cabin get a $50 credit to spend on board. So, you're going to spend money anyways. You may as well use it on something that you want. So again, you could ask your travel agent if there's any onboard credits available. Just depending on the promotions and what's going on, they may be able to save you or have you some credits available when you do board. So if you want to buy a couple of drinks, you already got money on the books to spend for that, or you can use them for photos or whatever. But yeah, as for the onboard credit, definitely. And yeah, I think that's about it. If I think of anything else, I'll let you guys know. But again, we are on the Wonder of the Seas, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And I may come back and let you know what the food is all about, because yeah, we've had some hit and misses on the meals. And yeah, so if William feels like doing that, we'll do that together. But I just wanted to give you guys a couple of those tips, save you a couple of dollars. And again, it's nothing like sailing, nothing like sailing. I'm sitting on the balcony right now, and the ocean is roaring, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. We've had tremendous waves, which has, for me, has been great. But yeah, that's just my preference. But yeah, it's beautiful. And I absolutely want you to go on a cruise. If you've never been on a cruise, you have to at least go once. Get the lowest fare option available. If you need some help or some tips, you can always contact me, send me a message, and I can get back with you and let you know, hey, this is what you want to do. This is how we can get some money saved for you. I am also a licensed travel agent. So if you need some help, just, like I said, inbox me and let me know that you need some help. But yeah, it's not all about that. I just want you to be able to cruise. If you have to save and budget to get to your cruise, you do that. There's nothing wrong with that. That just shows discipline. If you save your money, that's some discipline there. And I like that. So do what you have to do to get to where you want to get to. And yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, so that's all my rambling for today. Like I said, still on the Wonder of the Seas. In the meantime, and in between time, I'm going to keep enjoying this breeze while Mr. is in there snoring. And yeah, we're going to see you around the ship.